Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you how to create your own custom data type. To do that, we'll create a data structure using an object called DUT or data unit type. Here in the application section, I'll right click, then select add object, and then choose DUT. I'll create a new data structure called motor and select the structure type. Then click add. Once it's created, I can define the variables that belong to this structure right here. So for example, I'll create a Boolean variable called start. Let's do this. Another Boolean variable called status. And finally, an integer variable called current. There we go. I'll also add a variable called temperature of type real. Now, of course, you could add many other variables depending on your application, but this will be enough for our example. Now, our data structure is complete. Next, I'll go back to user PRG. And since I have already created the motor data structure, I can now declare variables of this custom type. So let's say I have several motors to control, and every motor requires the same set of variables. So instead of creating those 4 variables over and over again, I can simply use the data structure. So for example, I'll create a variable called motor1 type motor and motor2 also of the same type. I'll add a contact and a coil. And for the first motor, I'll use in the contact motor1 point start. When I type motor1 followed by a period, the editor shows all the variables contained in the structure, allowing me to choose the one I want. In this case, I will start as the command signal. Now, for the output, I will use motor1 point status. I'll do the same thing for the second motor. So let's add a new network, add a coil and a contact. For the contact, let's say motor2 point start. And for the coil, motor2 point status. I could also use the current and temperature values, which are of type integer and real, but for this example, we will focus on the Boolean variables. Now, let's run the simulation. Okay. And here I'll activate motor1 start, double click, then press Ctrl F7. And as soon as I do that, motor1 status is energized. Now I'll activate motor2 start. And motor2 status is energized as well. Now notice that motor1 and motor2 contain the same internal variables because they were created from the same data structure. However, they are completely independent variables. The main advantage of this approach is project organization and scalability. For example, if you have 20 motors and each motor requires 4 standard variables, you would normally need to create 80 individual variables. With a custom data type, you only need the 4 variables once inside the motor type and then simply declare 20 variables of type motor. Each motor automatically contains all of the standard variables defined in the structure. This greatly simplifies project development, improves our organization, and makes maintenance much easier as the project grows. This is it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.